The genius who created Fazbear Entertainment opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria to indulge in his two greatest passions: family-friendly fun and cutting-edge animatronic technology. Our characters, welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Alright, welcome back to another JPR quick review. Yes, I mean, this kind of seems obvious. Five Nights at Freddy's the movie finally came after God knows how long. So, I recently today just came back from seeing the movie, and I gotta say, look, when the movie was being announced, I didn't care for it. It wasn't a big deal to me. I was into FNAF when it started, but stopped after Sister Location, and I wasn't feeling that much up for it. But I went in with literally zero expectations, not caring much for it, and then I saw it, and I have to say I am very impressed. I'm not even kidding. I was expecting just an okay movie or basic or that at best, but it was actually really well done. Yes, the movie is literally kind of a mix. I'll say spoilers here for anybody that wants to stop watching here. There's going to be spoilers. The movie tries to be the best of every single game ever made. It's trying to be a mix of all the games together. We have Vanessa from Security Breach just thrown in, completely rewriting her character to instead be William Afton's daughter instead of the original story. We have things switched around where events from 3 and 2 are kind of just smushed together with 1, and we try to just mix together everything as one whole story. That's what it feels like they were trying to do. Just grab everything and fuse it to just one narrative, which actually surprisingly worked really well for them. Mixing everything together in one coherent story and just focusing on telling just a good story that was actually nice to go through was really well done. The characters were great. I loved the main character. I loved what he went through. The fact that he has to fight all these people that are trying to take away his sister, even though that's all he has after he lost his brother years ago when he was small, from a kidnapping done by the very person he has to face later, as the story plays this thing where he's so obsessed with trying to find out who took his little brother when he was small, that he ends up starting to just ignore everything else around him, what he has now. It does a beautifully told arc of finally accepting the past for what it is, the past. Sometimes you have to leave it in order to move on and accept what you have in your life before it's too late. It does that beautifully. It beautifully tells an arc of him needing to finally drop his past and move on with his future. It tells a really good bond between him and his sister, just trying to hold on to her already in a lifestyle where he doesn't have much to offer, and gives a really well done blank slate character that anybody could put their face behind. I'm not even kidding, there are many moments where I was like, yeah, I would have done that. Yep, that's me in those shoes. Yeah, actually, I really relate with this guy. This guy's going through a lot, and I really want to see him make it in the end. As for the other characters, Vanessa was really well done, but I have to agree with my buddy I went to the movie with. It was really weird change to just flip it where she was the daughter in the end. Really weird change, but the movie was just so well done, we ended up not minding the change, just accepting it. My friend said to me, I accept it as its own telling of the story. It's going to be his own version where things are just kind of mixed. And that is the best way to put it. The story was well done. The gory scenes were really brutal. I mean, I was expecting PG-13 censoring, which, by the way, they do. Trust me, they do censor a lot of the kills. But the ones that they don't are very brutal. When they got a chance to show a really cool death idea, they will show it, or at least the aftermath of it. Also, yes, I'm well aware Game Theory was in the movie. He had a really weird, funny cameo, and I won't lie, it was funny, but big shout out to Corey Kenshin's cameo. Corey X Kenshin, I am not that big of a fan of him, but my friend is, and I won't lie, he did a really good job. Both his cameos made me laugh, and he just did a really good job. I immediately thought, right when I saw his cameo, you know what, that was a really good cameo. I actually laughed, that was funny. It seems to have that. This is one of those movies that does what I think all movies should do. It has an amazing balance of comedy, drama, and character. good characters, funny moments. Literally, the funny moments are brief, but when they do happen, they're actually funny, and a really beautifully told story. That's what it comes down to. Five Nights at Freddy's the movie has such a well-done arc and such a beautiful story of this brother just trying to live on with what he has left. So beautifully told, I got wrapped up in it. So, yep, I gotta say, I was really shocked by it. I was thoroughly surprised. It blew me away how good this ended up being for a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I recommend it. If you guys want to take a peek at this movie, by all means, go ahead and watch it. High recommendation. I'll even watch it many times over, mostly to show friends of mine that haven't seen it, because I think it's literally so good that people should see it. So, yep, high recommendation. Really good movie. I thought it was great. For what it needed to be, in my opinion, went beyond. I mean, when it comes to video game movies, I literally can only count on one hand how many good video game movies there are, and I am so happy to say that this has been added to my list of good video game movies. Maybe one day I'll do a video covering my top list of good video game movies, and this will be on there. So anyways, that's my thoughts on the movie. In my opinion, it was far beyond what I had to do. It's a really good movie, really well done. I am actually pretty excited if they do a second one. I would like to see where this goes, and even made me re-interested in the Five Nights at Freddy's series again. No jokes, it's actually made me interested to look at the series again, and I think we're at a good start right now, Five Nights at Freddy's. Now I'm going to very quickly, because my buddy IJP, which you've seen work on a few of my videos already, he was with me to see it. He is the mega Five Nights at Freddy's fan that wanted to see it. It was because of him I went to go see it. I wasn't even planning on seeing it, but he dragged me along, so we got this review out of it. And he insisted on giving his own thoughts in this video of what he thought of it. So here's a really quick review of the movie through his eyes, mostly just comparing it to the games and what he thinks as a game comparison. Alright, and thank you for that, IJP. So, yep, recommend the movie. If I had to give it some sort of weird ranking, because I don't really rank these, because I think the best of JPR reviews is just me giving a little quick spiel, a little quick rant on just my thoughts while watching the movie or what I thought. But if I had to give some weird rating like some YouTubers do, I'll give it, yeah, you know what? It deserves it. I literally, this is a movie that I had no problems with, no disagreements with. This is the one and only movie where I had not one single problem with it. I was fine with it the whole way through. Well, maybe my only complaint would be that the one that played the sister, she just seemed dead the whole movie. She seemed dead, plain, didn't feel anything for her character because of how plainly she played it. But that's just nitpicking at this point. So yes, I highly recommend the movie, and if I had to give it one of those weird ratings, I'll give it 7 Fazbear pizza slices out of 7. Alright, that was my JPR review of Five Nights at Freddy's the movie. I'll see you guys in the next episode of What I Got Cooking Up.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you here, Mike. Given your track record, your options are going to be extremely limited. I have a job for you. It's a security gig.